Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we have got two games for you, HFX Wanderers and York 9 FC. We've played the first four games of the season. Obviously last episode we played the first game of the season against Forge where we won 3-0. We've played three games, like I said. We've lost 1-0 against Valor. Valor seem to be quite a good team this season. They are top of the league. They are undefeated at the moment. They seem to be quite a good team. I can't really remember the stats of it all, if I'm honest. I feel like we did deserve to lose. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Then I didn't even remember it. We did have a goal. We got two goals disallowed. I didn't even remember that one. But the late goal disallowed, I was fuming at. I smashed the table and everything. I was fuming at. But he was offside, so we'll have to let that off. But yeah, Valor do seem to be quite a good team, but apparently they shithoused us, so unfortunate. But we did bounce back against Pacific FC. At this point, as you can see, Carrasco is in goal because Connor James picked up an injury in training, I think it was, and he's been out for. I think he's on the bench today, so he's just come back. But he's been out for these next two games, these Pacific and Calvary, and I can't say we missed him particularly. Obviously, Carrasco got a 6, but goalkeeper Ray seems to be quite broken this year on Foot Manager. But we won 3-2 either way. Aleman Ungaro getting his first goal and Didic as well in that victory there. And then Cavalry, who were top of the league at the time, undefeated I think, they came to us and we smashed them 4-1. 3-0 up inside 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. Raul Titu had an absolute worldie of a game. He just took the game by the scruff of his neck and said, "Right, I'm gonna be awesome. Just be awesome in this game." And that's what he did. He got 2 goals. Aliman got a goal, and then there was an own goal as well. I think Titu might have got a couple of assists as well. He seems on fire, absolutely on fire. And this is how the league table looks. Like I said, Valor undefeated. We have 3 wins, 1 loss, and 9 points. Best goal difference in the league. And yeah, our Cavalry have lost a game, so it was their second loss of the season. But yeah, everything's looking good. Forge are having an absolute terrible time this year, sitting in 7th. Remember, they were favourites to win the league. Still are 4-6 favourites to win the league. So this first half, before the second half, I guess you could say, is not going in Forge's favour whatsoever. But we concentrate on ourselves, and we're buzzing at the moment. We are buzzing. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? That looks good. I like that. But yeah, everything's looking okay at the moment. I still don't think we expect to be in this position, but the board wanted mid-table. We're sitting in second. We could go top today. Anything could happen. Anything can happen. But this is the team we are going to go with today for the HFX Wanderers game. We have got Carrasco in goal. Like I said, Connor James' the last game against Cavalry, we only had enough fit players to fill the first 11 on the bench. We have Bazong out injured, James is out injured, we've got a couple of more players out injured, I think. Hamilton's out injured. We've got Valado on international duty. Someone else was injured as well. I think Verhoeven was in. No, wait, who was that? Someone else was injured. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, we just barely had enough players, and we still managed to smash them, which is excellent. But this is the team we're going to go with today. Carrasco in goal, Zebi, Moses, Didic, and Verhoeven at the back. Zetterberg and Balanz in the middle. Aleman, Thiago Reis, Nanko, and Ungaro up front. I have been kind of tempted to change Ungaro from a target man to just like a poacher or an advanced forward or something like that. But then he scored, and I'm like, he's doing okay. He's not setting the world alight, but that's fine as long as players around him are scoring and he's bringing players in like a target man should do. Then I'm more than happy to keep him as a target man. If obviously last season Amiobi scored 6 goals up top. You kind of want him to get. I kind of want him to get beat 6 goals, but there's no pressure on the lad. As long as everyone else is scoring around him, it's fine. It's perfectly fine by me. Like Adiman, he's had a slow start of the season, but he has scored. Titu, if he can have games like he did against Cavalry, I'm more than happy with that. Thiago Reis hasn't really I don't. It's a hard way to put it. He he hasn't really clicked yet. He's obviously it's a new country. He's Brazilian. He's gone from the hots of Brazil to the colds of Canada. So it's going to take him a while to gel in and get settled in and whatnot. But he hasn't shown a lot yet. But I'm still patient with him. I'm still confident in him that he'll do bits. And we're gonna do bits here. Ali Man sticks it away. Third goal of the season for Kevin Ali-Man. Love to see that. If we can just keep on churning out results, I'm assuming it might even. There's that one league. I can't remember who it is. But they do when the second part of the league starts, the points you have split, like half even. I think it might be Belgium that do it. But that's when the league split from the bottom half to the top half. I don't know if that would happen or whether we just keep the same points or we play on half points or whatnot. I don't know. Someone will know what I'm on about. But yeah, I don't know how it will work. But if we can just pick up points in this first half of the season, then that means we don't have to rely so much on picking up points in the second half. Nanko, I think that's his first goal for the club. He gets in there. Chris Nanko coming in from Forge. 33 minutes in, we are 2-0 up away at HFX, which is absolutely. I wonder what HFX stands for. I kind of want to check out what HFX stands for. I will check out after this highlight. Free kick for Riggy for HFX, and it's gone into the back of the net. It looked like Carrasco probably should have saved that. I'm not too worried about the performance of Carrasco. To be fair, he's a young keeper. He's merely in. Yeah, he should have said that. He's merely in for the backup, but also because he's got a little bit of potential. It's good that he's getting game time. To be fair to him. But yeah, if he makes a mistake, then it's fine. He's a youngster at the end of the day. I think you can find out with the facilities, can't you? If I can find out where that is. Facilities, Halifax. So it must be Halifax Wanderers. Okay, didn't realise there was a Halifax in Canada, but the more you know, the more you know. I don't like how they've got an XG of 0.11 and they scored. Pump fists. No, actually, point finger. Guard against complacency. Guard against complacency. Hopefully we can carry on. Fingers crossed. But yeah, Carrasco, he's going to make the odd mistakes. He's a 18-year-old keeper. Probably didn't expect to play any games this season. He's been forced in at the deep ends. Oh, Ungaro! Oh, Ungaro! You can't be doing that. That is the most cheekiest of chips, if you will. That is sensational. Absolutely sensational. Zetterberg with an absolute... Oh, it wasn't Zetterberg, it was Ali-Man. Absolute worldly class. Split into defence. And Ungaro just dinks it over. I would never get bored of seeing a dink like that in Football Manager. They do look so good. But Ungaro, if he's got the confidence to do that, oh my God, what a man. What a man. Perfect. I feel sorry for Anthony Gonzalez, third name, because I do want to play him, but I did say that they're kind of the same level. Mark Anthony Gonzalez, I think, isn't it? And I don't know. I just have so much trust in Ungaro. Don't know why, especially after that cheeky chip. I'm going to have trust on him now. But maybe he's probably going to moan at me come the second half of the season that he wants to play more games. We will give him more games soon, but if Ungara's going to do something like that, then we can't really drop him, can we? Zebi whips it in, Ungaro goes his shot blocked, and it's gone out for a throw in. Let's make a sub, shall we? Don't want to let the boys get tired. Look at our XG though; it's like 1.73. Zebi, we can't really bring him off because we haven't got anyone to. Because Bassong is injured at the moment. Verhoeven's shattered. Moses can play out there. That's perfect. And then we can get Temagu on. And anyone else that's proper shattered? Ali-Man is a little bit shattered, but he's also having an absolute worldie of a game. So we'll keep him on for a little bit. Let's make another sub. I want to take Sebi off because he is booked, but there's no one to bring him on for. It's a little bit worrying. Well, let's bring on Hujapur, whatever his name is, for Zetterberg. Why not? Why not? Let's bring him in. Just solid up that midfield a little bit, and hopefully we could just cruise to a 3-1 victory here and go once again back top of the league. Let's make another late sub. And Sebi's shattered, and he's going to get sent off, isn't he? He's going to get sent off. Bring on Gonzalez for the last few minutes. Might as well. But what a game. An XG of 2, and they've got 0.37. And we deserve this win. Once again, we are scoring a load of goals. It's just excellent to see. Excellent to see. Outstretched arms. Very pleased with the performance and the result. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Right, the next game is going to be York 9, who are sitting in 4th at the moment. So quite clearly a decent team. And hopefully we can pick up another win. Aliman, look at that. Look at that. You're an absolute... You're just a baller, lad. You're just a baller. I love him. I wonder if he loves me. Please love me. Oh, he does. Favourite... Up the shagging reds. Come on. Love that. I wonder how many of the boys... I haven't looked at the dynamics. Managerial support was red for ages, so it's absolutely buzzing that it's into the green now. But everything's looking fantastic at the moment. No team leaders as of yet, but... Oh, look at all these boys supporting me. Love to see it. Right, let's move on to the... Gareth McCleary? Is he still playing? Jesus Christ. Let's go on to the York game, where hopefully we can pick up another win. Right. I was just loading up, listening to some music, and I saw this email. Finally. Right, what's happened with this? When we originally asked for a coaching course before, at the start of the season, we actually didn't get it. So in January, I think it was, I applied for another one. I said to the board, "Oi lads, coaching course year," and they were like, "Yeah, go for it, lad." And we finally got it. So we're on our ladder. National C license. We're on our way up, boys. Tigray had a dream. Let's see if we can get another one. They'll be back to me shortly. Oh, we started another one. They're paying for everything. Absolutely love this from the boys. So we're on our way up, boys. Coaching national C license, and we're starting our national B license as well. Absolute scenes. If we go to profile, attributes, we're getting there. Oh, look at those mentors. We are class. We're class. I'm just having a look. Look at that. Hired as FC Edmonton manager 2020, Canadian Premier League Island Games champions. Games played, we got a win percentage of 56%. 16 games played, 9% won. Only 3 draws though. Who's this? The cavalry manager is fuming at me. Right, I'm going to go back to listening to my music, and I'll see you again for the York game, unless anything else happens. Right then, we are back for the second game against York 9. We got a couple of players back from injury, but they're all still not fully fit. So it's essentially the same team as last game, except for Basong is back in for Sebi. So Carrasco's still in goal because James is still not fully fit, so we're not going to risk him. Might as well keep Carrasco in, as we're on a winning streak, if you will. Basong, Moses, Didic and Verhoeven at the back. Beland and Zetterberg in the middle. I always seem to change them around. I don't know why. They can both play in the middle. They're both 3.5 star. It's fine. Like either side doesn't matter. Aliman, Reese, Nanko just behind on Goro. If we can see another cheeky chip from Goro today, oh, that would be class. That would be a class. Anyone that we recognise in here? Max Ferrari. What's a name? William Wallace. Oh my God. Jesus. Right. Pump fists. Fully expect another win, if I'm honest. If we can get a double win episode, that would be class. As we did we have a double win episode last season? I don't know if we did, if I'm honest. Don't know if we did. But hopefully we can get a double... No, we must have done, surely. We must have got a double win episode last season. But either way, hopefully we can get one today, and that will be class. Zetterberg on the edge. He finds Lewis, who's just behind it. Big Beland. These two are just playing keep ball, which is, that's fine. What a ball to Alaman. Zetterberg, he's just so good. He's like an unsung hero. All the praises go to Aliman and whatnot. But Zetterberg, I think he's probably my favourite player in this team. He just seems so accomplished. I just realised Forge are bottom. Jesus, what's happened to them? What has happened to them? I think Valor lost their last game. by the looks of it. It must have done because their goal difference has been smashed, so they must have got absolutely battered in the last game. Verhoeven can't get there to that ball out wide, but it's fine. We still got the ball. 13 minutes in, did it. She once again has just been snubbed from the Canadian squad for whatever reason. He's quite clearly Canada's best centre back. He picks up the ball and the ball's gone forward. It's a poor ball from Verhoeven. And once again, did it just there to clear up, to make sure the attack doesn't quite end. We go again. Beland finds Nanko on the right-hand side, into the box, tries to find a cross. Verhoeven, Nanko, finds Zetterberg to Thiago Reis, and there he is. He's pinpointed himself on the map and said, yes, I'm here, boys. I've settled, and I'm going to score bangers for you. Absolutely class goal, class build-up, patient. But then when we needed to hit, bang, give it to Thiago Reis, and oh, look at that back heel from Zetterberg. I mean, the keeper should have saved it. The keeper should have saved it, granted. But it doesn't matter. He's here. He's here to stay, and he's here to show you how class we are. 1-0 up. Can we make it 2? Aliman whips it into Didic, who heads it over the bar. This team's good. I'm like FC Edmonton. I didn't expect this team to. I didn't expect Canada to be my first team in this journeyman. I really didn't, but because I've never managed in any of the Americas ever. It never interested me. And then I think this might be the first season Canada have been in the game, been licensed and whatnot. So you know, it's a lot of. There was a lot of leagues loaded, and yeah, I didn't expect Canada to be the first club, and we're smashing it at the moment. We are smashing it, and we just look, the signings that I've made in the summer as well, just to look class, and they're gelling in well with the players from last season, like Aliman, like Zetterberg. It's just awesome to see. Aliman whips it in for the corner, but it is headed away, and it's fine. Angara is having a quiet game, but that's fine. That's fine. He can afford a quiet game. Look at this. It just looks like pure domination. 15 points, a 9 goal difference, and at half time, they haven't even registered a shot yet, let alone a shot on target. Outstretched arms. I'm pleased. Absolutely buzzing. Let's go again. Let's pick up a second and maybe even a third, and just show York 9 how good. Remember, this team's 4th in the league. They're not. Angaro from the corner. Angaro is left. You don't leave a 6'6" target man like him alone at the back stick. That is terrible defending from York 9. And the guy just left him, and that's a fantastic header back across the keeper. And it's 2-0. 2-0 to the boys. Absolutely love that. Can we make it 3-0? Aliman whips in another ball. I think that was Nanko who headed it wide there. But yeah, like I said, the team just looks class. Look, centre-back partnership's the same. Zetterberg's still here. Aliman's still here. The players on the bench who's still here from last season. So yes, it was kind of like a rebuild, where we did get rid of a fair few players. And, you know, players that they've scored. That went well. Players that I didn't quite trust. They just didn't seem like good enough. And we've replaced them with players who I trust. They're my own players. That was the first shot as well. Players who I think can fit the tactic well as well. And they just look class. I'm saying all of this. They're going to score again with their second shot, aren't they? Oh, he hasn't. That's good. That's good. We need to make some substitutions though. We don't want players getting too tired out here. Right, who should we bring on? Titu was a little bit injured, but we could probably bring him on for Nanko just to just get a bit of pace on there. And we're going to bring on Gonzalez as well, because Angara's not had the greatest of games. We'll leave an extra sub just in case we need it, because remember, there is only 3 subs this season and not 5. But we go again. There is our throw-in, and now they're on the attack. So they seem to be coming at us a lot more, which is a bit worrying, considering we should have been home and dry in this game. And I'm saying how good the team is, and then if we don't win the game, it's going to look a bit ropes. That was terrible defending. Terrible defending. My headphones are about to fall off the table. How has this happened then? How has this happened then? I was just saying how good the team was and how good we look. How on earth has this happened? Salzburg needs to come off for. Let's bring on Verhoeven, the other Verhoeven. How has this happened? We'll go attacking. We were so dominant. They've had 2 shots on target and they've scored them both. We've got an XG of 2 if they score again. I don't understand. How, how have I started praising the team and we've ended up drawing the game? Look at the XG. Look at the stats. How have we ended up drawing that game? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I'm going to throw this. Is this the first time I've thrown a water bottle? It might just be, but they're going back into training. I don't care if they look down. That was. You just don't let a 2-goal lead slip like that. Especially to a team who aren't having shots. Wow. It's brought a sour end to the episode, hasn't it? I'm devastated by that. Absolutely devastated. That should have been 2 wins in the episode. But we're still top of the league. That's fine. We're still top of the league. Cavalry beating Valor. Forge have picked up a win, which is class for them. But so we're going to have I think we're going to have another 3-game break. That was for Hooven's debut as well, class from him. We're going to have another 3-game break. So we'll play Ottawa, Forge and Valor off camera. And then we'll come back for the Pacific and Cavalry game. And then we'll have a couple of games. So we won't play the first leg of the Canadian Championship, or shall we? Or maybe the next episode should be... We'll play 4 games off camera. We'll come back for Cavalry and then the Valor game. And then we'll do a 3-game episode to end this first part of the season. Oh, I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how I do. I might do those 2 games. Play these 2. Let's see how we do. Right, I'm going to end the episode there before I keep rambling on. That's hurt me a little bit. But if you did like that, leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.